Join me this afternoon. Let's get into the show. We start this morning and we're gonna finish this afternoon, guys. We're gonna finish the show this afternoon. We started this morning. We started this morning on a lot of black Democrats meltdown. They're crying like babies. This need to stop. This need to stop because the problem is these people have to accept that Donald Trump is a president, and unfortunately, Kamala Harris did not make the cut. Keep it real. The American people have spoken. They do not want Kamala Harris in the presidency. So now we have a lot of, keep it real, a lot of black people coming on social media, talking about Kamala Harris, that she didn't win the race, how they feel. And you know what I mean? We've seen a lot of people melting down, guys. We've seen a lot of people tantrum. You know what I mean? A lot of people melting down over this election. And guys, we see over the last couple of days what's going on. We see what the Republican have to be going through, and we see what the Democrat Joe Biden giving permission to the Ukrainian government or the people or the military to shoot. Cause America gave them some long distance missiles couple months ago or whatever to help fight them against Russia. And Joe Biden gave the authorization for these people to use these, we call it long range missile, to go deep into Russia to do some damage because they're fighting a war. Guys, let me know how you feel, guys. I want some people to log in this afternoon. I told the people this morning that we're gonna finish this conversation this afternoon. We're gonna finish this conversation, guys, because we see what's going on. We see right now we're seeing Joe Biden gave permission to the Russian government to use those long distance missiles that America gave them a couple of months ago. So now the Ukrainian going to use that against Russia. And do you see the dynamic setting up here where there's a strong possibility that people saying World War III. This is the lead way to World War III, and I just don't know what in the world Joe Biden is doing. He need to get out of presidency quick. Hi, good evening, guys. So we're gonna speak about, a lot of black people melting down. I keep it real. A lot of people going on social media melting down right now. You have D.L. Hoodley, you have Ricky Smiley, and let me keep in mind, guys, none of these people speak for YARDCHAT. None of these people speak for Wesley, because these people are full of nonsense. Because how ironic this is, you have all these entertainers who go out and speak about the Mike Tyson fight that happened last week, which is entertainment. It's entertainment. They will go commentary on that, make all type of this and that. But these people, these entertainers are hypocrites, because they will speak about Mike, but they will not speak about P. Diddy, Sean Combs, what's going on. And when you ask these people right now, Fat Joe have a video that going viral, because he's talking about, Mike Tyson did it because broke. A lie. I believe that is wrong information that particular person is giving out. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Listen, if my baby mama got a boyfriend, do I stay away from her? Okay. What is your mind telling you? Your girlfriend, I'm a baby mother. If my baby mother got a boyfriend, do I stay away from her? What do you think? Are you going to go in danger? What your responsibility right now is take care of your child. That is your number one responsibility. Take care of your child. You don't have nothing to do with her. Unfortunately, and that's another thing in our community that we have to address. We have to address these baby mamas, baby daddy, and this and that. Those are just names that I don't appreciate. Those names are degrading. You know what I mean? So this is when you look in our community and you see what the Democrats stand for, and our people are supporting that type of whatever they're supporting it. Is it okay if my mom communicate to her regarding my daughter to avoid problems? Listen, This is the question I'm going to ask you. When your guys was conceiving this child, your mother wasn't there. So why are you going to your mother now to most likely there's a strong possibility she could make the problem worse. Um Listen, man, my best advice I could give to you right now, what I would do. I don't give people advice because I tell people what I would do. Let me tell you something. I will go to the courts. I will go to the courts and have this thing drawn up legally. If you have joint custody or, visitation and things like that. Because let me tell you something, to be in that situation, it's a big blunt. She's very rude to me in front of her boyfriend because she's trying to prove a point. The same way she disrespect you, she gonna disrespect him because she seemed to me she have a problem with respect. And if a woman don't respect herself, look how she treat others. Anyone. If a person do not respect themselves, look how they treat others. So you know your answer, man. You know where your answer is. And let me tell you something. We love to go sleep with all different type of women and get them pregnant. Why you didn't practice safe sex? She's a problem. See, this is the problem in our community. We prefer the fun than deal with the consequences later. And when the consequences come, no, we want easy way out. Now you're saying she's rude. Did you know she was rude before that? Did you know she was rude before you went in bed with her and have sex with her and she become pregnant? And now you have a bigger problem because now you're tied for life. Let me tell you something. People don't understand. Once you have a child with a person, you are tied for life. That's the way it is, especially when they are young kids, especially when they are newborn babies or less than 5 years old, less than 10 years old, or in their teens, period. Because once a child reach a certain age, you know what I mean? Once a child reach maybe like I said 12, 13, when they have more awareness of themselves, what's going on with the situation, then the child know. So do you then we have always have one parents want to turn the child against another parent. That's the worst thing you could do, man. Let me tell you something. My stepmom like me like boyfriend, bro. Teach me what I would do to listen. We are not gonna have these conversations right now, man. Right now we speaking. I know we have a lot of issue in our community, especially in our black community. But right now, I want to speak about how these people coming on social media and melting down in our community. We have these so-called Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hoodley, Steve Harvey, Carly B, Fat Joe, Beyonce, Gorilla, whatever these people name. They do not speak for YARDCHAT, guys. These people, what the Democrat display, this is not, the black community. So, this is what, the Democrat left a very bad taste in my mouth with the display of our people in the community. So you mean to tell me they couldn't get nobody else to represent a so-called black community than getting Carly B? You getting all these people don't know their foot from their foot, that these people compromise themselves and supporting the Kamala Harris jump on the bank train. And now look how they act online. These people are melting down because they cannot accept that the Republican run the seat. The Republican have the House seat in the representative. And the Republican, listen guys, Republican are party about action. The Democrat love to talk and make rules and implement and policy, and they don't do one damn thing. Keep it real. I tell you what they're good at. Right now, Donald Trump. And let me tell you why black people are upset. Let me tell you why black people are upset. Our people are upset because we cannot do what we want to do when it comes down to these Affirming Care Act. Remember that. That's what it's all about. This is what our people are upset because now Donald Trump is on a rampage. No more teaching in school. No more teaching in school about how to have two mommy. Ben have two daddy. None of that. Trump is cutting all of that out in the school. Okay? And I support that. I support that. Every time people, and this is a damn shame, and I keep saying it, every time I come on YouTube, I speak about the LGBT community with no type of disrespect, to any type of anyone in that community. Respect their pronoun, because I do work in social service and I respect what they want to be called. I don't have to support it. But I respect what they say they want to be called out of their because they say it, so we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And the only problem that I have, I cannot figure out how a cis man and a cis woman come into this picture about for the 4 or 5 years. What is that? Can someone in the chat explain to me what? And do not give me no nonsense Papi Show answer. I don't want no people say this. No. That is something that someone made up. What is a cis woman and what is a cis man? Because that is wild in our community, especially in our black community. Our women support that type of propaganda. Our women always the first one to support these type of lifestyle, say it's okay. No, you have the black women do not have no type of respect and right. They don't have no respect in this world because they figure that they are protected because of these pronouns, what they want to be called or identify as, and that is the major issue in the world today in our community. Also, Trump is speaking about he's going to stop all this transition into what? You transition into what? This is the thing that I don't understand, people. This is the thing that I don't understand with these people. You want to be called a certain pronoun. Okay, no problem. I respect that. Like I said, I work in social service. These people operate in their emotion and feelings because no. Do you hear what Donald Trump said? And the majority of American people agree with Donald Trump policy. What is the deportation of illegal people that came here illegally? Because that put a strain on the country. Because every person that come here legally, not illegal, every person that come here through immigration, through INS, they are properly documented and given a social security number. Okay, I'm going to explain this. You get a social security number. You get a social security number to put you in the system where most likely when you get older, you get your social security, you get your pension, all of that. The social security. So when you have people that come in this country illegally, not the legal way, and they come here and have kids, the system is not prepared for those people because they are not registered in the system. That is what Trump is saying, and people are getting the wrong information. So when you have people who are here illegally, and the people who are here legally, and these people who are here illegal have kids, have a family, guess what happened? The system are taking care of these kids. Okay? And no, this what happened. Now it's taken away from the system that belong to give to someone who are here legally. That's how. So when you have people in the country legal and they have kids and they're getting welfare, they're getting this, they're getting Medicaid, they're getting all insurance, that is taken from someone else that need it who are here legally. So when you have people here illegally, it take away from the system to give to people who the system is counted for. These people who come here illegal, they're not counted for in the system. So when the system keep giving them benefits, it's taken away from the system that designed to give to people here illegally, because they work for certain things. You know, you could work, you put money in your social security. When you retire, you get a certain, social security. And if you have a good job, you get a pension and all, 401k and all of that. So when these people don't have all of this and they go to the welfare is giving them benefits that really, really doesn't belong to them because they are not registered in the system to get these benefits. So I support Trump on that. A lot of people, Trump is going out. He said that he's going to use the military. He said he's going to use the military to deport a lot of people who are here illegal. But especially in our community, in our black community, man, people, let me tell you something. You have a lot of people who are melting down because they do not agree with Donald Trump policy, but they favor Kamala Harris policy very much because people don't understand Kamala, the Democrat, these people, they don't care. All these people is to make sure they serve a certain agenda to the public. And they go to any means necessary to push that agenda. And that is the problem that Donald Trump say he stands for family. The Democrat don't. The Democrats stand for people who consider themselves transition a man into a woman to a man. You know what I mean? I respect those people as human beings, but I do not respect their lifestyle because to me, you're forcing that lifestyle on us to accept it, and I don't accept that, guys. I don't accept it. You know what I mean? We have to be very careful, especially when it comes down to YouTube when we speak about this particular topic because YouTube, will put a strike on your channel, all these things because, they want to say that, oh, you're bashing these people. It's not bashing people. You know what I mean? We as a people in this world, if we cannot express our feeling, everyone have the right to express how they feel. You do not need special privilege and right for these things. You don't. And that is where I stand with Trump that these people, rights want this, want that, this, that is way too damn much. And Trump is saying he's banning safe teaching all this sassiness in school. It's okay for a boy to be a girl. No. A boy trapped in a girl body, people counsel him, tell him, oh, this and that. You cannot do that. Trump state that any teacher, any guidance counselor, anyone that want to teach these things in school, they will be severely dealt with. And I believe so. And start with Trump. He's saying that he's going to ban that, and bring back pride in school, guys. These are the things that, I don't think Trump is 100%, I don't support Trump 100%. I support Trump on certain things. I did not vote for Trump and I did not vote for Kamala Harris. You could say whatever you want. Oh, you didn't vote, you have no voice. Listen, let me tell you something. The reason when people don't have support both parties, what they do? When you don't support the Republican, you don't support the Democrat, what do you do? So you just vote for these people just to vote because she's black, or you vote for Trump because Trump want to bring back the family value back in the church and in school and in public eye, teaching our kids that all these things that kids was being taught for the last couple of years. I believe that brainwash our kids. So anyone in the chat, please tell me what is a cis man, what is a cis woman. I don't know what that is, guys. I'm not being naive. I just believe that these things are being forced on us, being pushing us to accept certain things. And I don't know, to accept certain things, I got to know what it's for, guys. So I cannot accept this term, cis woman or cis man, because I don't know what it is. To my knowledge, some people say he's a heterosexual man, he's a heterosexual woman. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But to have this word cis in front of man or cis in front of woman, that do not sit well with me. And anyone that trying to come up to me and identify, say, I listen, I don't know what to tell these people. All I know to tell these people, listen, I just cannot support those type of things, what these people come up with. someone went in a room and come up with all these damn ideas. Oh, we want to be called this, or we want to identify as this. I want to identify that. And these people are living a delusional world. And we all know someone cannot be a dog. A human being cannot be a dog. It's impossible. It's impossible. How can a human being be a dog? How can you identify yourself as being a dog, or a cat, or a cow, or a zebra, or a book, or a light, or a microphone? Let this make sense, guys. This don't make no sense. This do not make no sense. Make this make sense to me. Where is the sense with these things when these people, they want to be called, or I identify as myself as a cat, and they be making all these damn sound. This is ridiculous, guys. This is ridiculous. Come on. Come on, guys. And another thing that I want to speak about, we have a lot of YouTubers. I see one particular YouTuber, I used to support him. I stopped following him. Good afternoon, Fat Moore. Good afternoon. I think you came in before, right? We just having a vibe tonight. I don't know, guys. Something just... I spoke about this earlier. Joe Biden gave permission, right? To I was speaking about it, but something just popped in my mind. Joe Biden gave permission to launch those missiles against Russia and give Ukraine permission, right? Why no? Do you know? No, I don't. No, I don't know. I don't know that person. Who's that? Fatmir. Who's that? I don't know who. Do you know Li or Noli? I don't know who that. Who is that? I don't know that person. This person is come on this platform. Also, guys, what we're gonna also speak about too. You know what I mean? I want to run by this with do you remember me? Yes, I do remember you. I remember when you came on my live, and thank you. I thank you. This is the second time. Welcome back. Welcome back. I appreciate you coming back. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean, we're speaking about the black community a little bit, about, you know, these people, they don't speak for me, guys. None of these people represent me. And also, guys, we will be doing we're gonna come up with a the first episode is going to be Saturday, Friday. Excuse me, it's going to be Thursday. Tasha is coming back. We're going to speak. This is going to be the first episode of Beguile. We doing a series. I love your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to do a show this week starting Thursday. We're going to be on maybe like 7 or 6. We're going to be on by 7 or 8, but we're going to be on this Thursday. We're going to do a show about Beguile. This is our first episode. We're going to break down that word. It's a biblical word. I do believe in God. You know what I mean? I believe there's a creator. And I believe we have a platform for those particular videos and content. So we're going to be speaking about Beguile and beguilement, beguile. You know, that word is B-E-G-U-G-U-L-I-E-D. Beguile, yes. Is B-E-G-U-L-I-E-D. Beguile. That's the word that we're going to speak about for the next couple. Yes, I do have TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I also could go live on TikTok. I did a video yesterday. I'm going to be start using live stream or your yard stream. Where I could, you know, I'm going to be streaming. I'll be using that because what I'm working on right now. If you go on TikTok, it's called YARDCHAT. You can follow me. I have a lot of video over there. I have a lot. Majority of everything that you see on YouTube is on TikTok, but not full videos, like mostly reels. But I will be doing content over there. I will be going live podcasts over TikTok, and all of these things that we're going to work on. And also, like I said, I will be using StreamYard to stream from YARDCHAT. I did one yesterday, a test run. I like it. It was good. You know what I mean? We were just having a Monday vibe yesterday, and so you know, also we almost. We're almost at the 3,000 watch hour time. We there. Maybe another week or 2 or 3 weeks. I believe we're gonna be monetized for the 500 you know, eligibility on that. that will give you like a membership, that will give you a super chat and shopping. And don't forget, I have the I just follow you on TikTok. Thank you. I'm gonna have the Yard Chat merch on TikTok. I do have a TikTok store that we're gonna be hooking up soon in the near future and have merch on there. So what I'm gonna do is once I get monetized with the the 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribe, which we very close. We be having that probably by December, the middle. I don't know, guys, but whenever YouTube decide, but we working towards that goal. Our short-term goal also is to reach. It's so sad to see you have 3 people watching. Nah, because it's not sad. It's not sad. You know why? Because what it is, once I put up the, hey, what's up, Syndig? Once I put up the video, once I restream the video after live, the video I get views. I have audience. Syndig, thank you for coming. So what I'm working on, I know I have a topic there, but I always tell people my channel. I self promote my channel. I come on and tell people what I'm doing, on what on my channel, the merch and everything. I tell people what I'm doing. So once I get monetized, like I said, with the 3,000, yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. What I mean, it's just me alone on this platform. So I have 500 videos. I didn't know I have that much video. What it is, I start doing a lot of lives. So I start doing 2 lives per day. 2 lives per day. One in the morning. I come up with segments of the show. You know what I mean? I come up with morning thoughts in the morning, just a 10, 15, maybe 15 minutes tops, in the most 20 minutes. We speak about some morning thoughts, things that's going on, maybe in the news. I just bring that to people. People like that. So far, so those are the things, and I'm working on those things. I'm working on the merch. The TikTok store going to be up and running. How many subscribers do I have over here? I think I have 888 when I checked before I came on. 888. So we are very close to our goal to accomplish the 1,000 subscribers and go into the 3,000 watch time. Like I said, we're knocking on the door. So before I forget, so what that give you, for people that don't know, once you reach that 300 or 500 subscribers and the 3,000 watch hour, it open up super chat, also membership, and also shopping. So those things, that's what I'm telling my audience now. The super chat is, I know people can say, oh, you could donate money through that, but I want to be clear. I want to be set this clear. That's a lot. And I just took over this channel back in March. When I came on this platform, it was only 16 subscribers because I had 2 channels. My other channel got deleted, but that's another show I would do on maybe this week. I would speak about why my channel got deleted and things like that. That channel, I had almost 2,000 subscribers, but guess what? My watch time was horrible because it was basically a lot of shorts that I did, and a lot of people, subscribe to the shorts. But do shorts for your platform. Cause guess what? When you do shorts, it's getting your platform out there. That's what I did, and I start going into like the content and pushing good content, Jamaica stuff from Jamaica, everything. I'm a podcast. I speak about everything. So then then this is what I did. I start going in YouTube algorithm to see what's behind the scene, and there were certain things wasn't on. There's certain things in YouTube Studio that hinder you from YouTube, like pushing your video. You got to go in there and change things. There is a I could show anyone. I saw one YouTuber. I really don't really take advice from YouTube, but this lady, I said there was something about this lady. I said, I'm gonna follow the step what she's saying. And I start doing it. I went in it and I changed it. In the YouTube setting, you go to your channel, then you go to basic, then you go to something else. Then you could actually add what is your channel about. Podcast that you speak about MMA, elaborate, put everything in there. The country you're coming from, not where the account, what region. No, there's another part in the YouTube studio where you have to go in and change where you're coming from, away from the region. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, you from America, whatever. No, there's another one that in YouTube. So you gotta go. It's hard to explain. You go in there, you change it. I didn't change it. That it was blank. Advanced setting, yes. You got to change those things. Those things. You got to go in YouTube Studio and go in it and see how your video doing, the performance, what region, what country, where you get the most view, why this particular video is getting more view, what did you do, you form you what happened when you get a video get like to me, this is how I look at it. If this is how I judge my platform, guys. I judge my platform 50 views and better. That's a goal I set for myself. So before I do a video, you have to go on YouTube and see what the trending, what's going on social media, period. Okay? That is where you do tap into that realm, because YouTube show you who your audience is following and what your audience watch. It show you. So once you tap into that realm, then you start building content and put your content, those audience will come because they're gonna like your audience, your content. So what I'm doing right now, I want to form a fan base. A fan base. I could have 1,300 or 1,500 subscribers, but I don't have a fan base. You want your subscribers, you want them to be your fan base. That's why when I put out a lot of video, I get a lot of subscribes from videos that I put on my platform. Just content, and people will like it and press the subscribe and share it. So I'm pushing that, I'm pushing that, and I'm pushing that, I'm pushing that. Sometimes I don't know what content to put out. Some certain days, what I do, and this is what I tell YouTubers also. I will speak about the black community later, but this is the same. I'm just going with the vibes tonight because people here is listening, and I believe small YouTubers get a lot of information, and it's not the right information. People, we tell you, oh, I did this and I get 10,000. Listen. You have to be consistent and build a platform and have a fan base. So with the super chat now, once you get, subscribe with the super chat, people go, like I said, people going to donate money to your channel through the super chat. Everything is there. But I'm telling people now, the super chat that hopefully by the grace of the Most High that, I will get monetized is for YARDCHAT merch. It's for merch. It's for merch, so anyone that in the future would donate through the super chat, I am telling you, it's to get more merch. It's to get more merchandise, more different hats for people order. It's for merchandise. So any profit that come from the super chat, and hopefully that I get the TikTok store up and running, then you can link that. I think you could link it so you have a store. You could link it, and the membership now. The membership, a membership is people that want to pay the membership because they like your content, and and also what it is. Once you build a fan base, once you go live streaming, you could just have your fan base people come in. You could say this super chat only. People who want to be part of super chat, say okay, the membership you pay a month. I keep it real. Membership, it could be like 99 cents, $1.99, $2, whatever. But the membership, I want membership too, but it's my most important thing that I want people to help out YARDCHAT is for the merchandise, because I'm going to be having new people coming on the platform, and I want to have merchandise. I wanted to have a hat to represent. So these, I got ahead of your, what you got ahead of your what? Fatmore, what you talking about? I got ahead of your, what you got ahead of what? So it's a lot of work, guys. YouTube is not easy. And another thing I tell people, be consistent. Post, man. Post. I know we have Explicit, am I saying his name right? King Explicit. I watch a couple of his video. I support his platform. He's doing some good things over there. He's just real. And that's what it is, guys. What I want to do is, not every people on YouTube is your friend. It's not every content creator on YouTube. They're not people on YouTube. Some of these people, they're not your friend, guys. Yeah, King is split it. Yeah, he's I watch his channel. He's very organic, and the best way, from what I see, the best way to grow your YouTube platform is being real. If your channel's not getting view, It's not YouTube algorithm, it's you. You have to find your algorithm. Your algorithm is your people. You have to find your people that like your content. And sometimes you have to try different content. Like me, I take listen, I use myself example. Um I give myself for example, I put myself of a podcaster, right? I speak about MMA. I speak about boxing. I speak about current events. I speak about, current events worldwide. If it's something that I want to bring forth, I bring forth. Um, what happened was a lot of the videos that I used to put out, they never used to get views. Videos I used to push out, they never used to get views. But once I start mixing up my content, mix your content, people. Like, yeah. So mix your content. I do MMA, I do boxing, I do current events, I do anything in hip hop, you know, the Sean Cole. I did a lot of stuff on that. I did stuff on Vaz Cartel, entertaining Jamaica. I was in prison for how many years? 13 years, and win his appeal. The UK overturned his case and this and that. You know what I mean? I have a fan base in Jamaica. Um, okay. So once I took over the channel, man, he had 16 subscribers. I lost my channel. I appeal it, and YouTube completely delete the channel. Gone. The channel had over 1,800 subscribers. I had over 500, almost a million. I think I had like 600 to 700 views because I was doing a lot of shorts. They was getting a lot of views, a lot of subscribe. To be honest, I remember one time I did a shorts, man. I think I got like 100 subscribers. Like, whoa. But guess what happened? My watch time sucks, guys. My watch time was only 400 hours. I'm like, what? What? So then I sat down and I said, wait a minute here. I need to be creative. So I sat down and I think about what my platform, what I know, little knowledge I have. I have a lot of knowledge about certain things because I used to work in social service. I have knowledge on that. I have knowledge on life. I love history. I love to read different things and study history. What happened in history? So and the presidency election came up. So I love stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I start doing content on stuff like in Jamaica, this and that, the fake curry, the fake rice, all of these things. Then I start tap into the other rhythm. The people is your other rhythm. Then I start tapping. I say, okay, I have a fan base, and then when I go on YouTube Studio, I see where these people coming from. My fan base in the United States, number one. Then over Jamaica and the UK, Brazil, because I hashtag overseas people. Hashtags are very important. It might not seem so, they are. Because when you keep hashtagging a certain area, your video will go there. And guess what? I hashtag Jamaica, even though I hashtag Jamaica because those are my man fan base. So when you look in the YouTube, you say, okay, I'm getting a lot of people from Jamaica. What's going on? Let me look at my video, see what's going on in Jamaica. Okay. This what's going on in Jamaica. Oh, this is content. So start doing content, but people, make sure you do your homework and your research on the content, okay? Make sure you do your homework because you want your insight, your input on it. You want to have knowledge of. So then a lot of people start watching my videos. So, okay, people, it's a small channel. My channel is small. I'm a small fish in a big pond. So this what but guess what? Find the group of people that's in the pond that you can hang with. That's your content. So if nobody in the pond not watching your content, is you. It's not the YouTube. People are there, but you have to find it. And once you find, so this what happened. I set a standard for myself. I said, you know what? I want 50 views for each video when I first started YouTube. And this channel is only a year old, year and a couple months. And I said, and I start putting content. I said, okay, this is working. This is working. And people, when you look at my platform, you see the different content I push out. MMA, Mike Tyson thing, or what's going on in hip hop. You know, all of these, whatever. Look at all of these video I put up. And also, when you do a shorts, guys, hashtag put a video, a related video, compared to that video that you could put in. So people say, oh, he have a video. Oh, so you get double, 2 for 1. You know, all of these things, you know, and speak more about your channel, what you want to bring forth. I spoke to a YouTube content creator the other day, young guy, I forgot his name. I subscribed, he had good content over there. And he said, man, so I asked him, what is your watch time? He's struggling, and he have 740 subscribers. So that means people are subscribing to your channel. There's different subscribe for different. You have subscribers for shorts. You have for long-term video and live stream. Those are the 3 things that YouTube give everyone. Live stream, your shorts, and a regular long video. I suggest that you do all 3. You do all 3 because you want to create a fan base. That is the reason why I stream a lot, especially in the morning. I do a morning thoughts before I go to work, and I come back and I stream because I want a fan base. So because once you start going streaming, those people are your fan base. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you have 1 person listening, 2 person listening. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a start. It's a start. You building. Thank you, bro. There is a lot of bad information out there. Yeah, there's a lot of bad syndic. There's a lot of shine. Yeah, shine. I said syndic. Shine day. There's a lot of content creator out there are horrible. Give you certain things. Oh, do this, do that. It's not 1, 2, 3, and it's not everyone on YouTube you could calibrate with. Doing calibration do help your channel. It help your channel a lot. Cause guess what it is? You bringing your audience to someone else, and they bring your audience over. So you're both in the middle. So your audience will see what he's about, and it's just a exchange of positive information when two people calibrate. You know, do a calibration on YouTube. It's a lot of people do it. Always set goals for yourself on a small YouTube channel. YouTube is like your life. It's a life. You're living a life, your life journey is part of your life. What I do is I set goal for myself. Like I set goal, like this morning, I was up to 809 subscribers, right? Because I did a good live this morning, and those people unsubscribe. It's what it is. It doesn't have to be them. It could be other. I don't know. I don't go to my subscribers like that. But you know what I mean? What I keep telling people, don't worry about subscribes. Don't worry about that. I used to worry about it, guys. I don't no more. My first YouTube platform I used to worry about. When I studied YouTube, and I said, wait, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm a firm believer. If you put in good work, good content, people will subscribe. I get subscribed every day, even if it's 1. Even if it's 1 subscriber, you get 1 subscriber, your channel is growing because you have 1 more subscriber than you had the day before. Being consistent. Consistency is one of the issue a lot of YouTubers don't have. Do you think it make a difference to keep your subscription public? Yeah. If you don't mind answer, what is your thought on this? Should you be private or public? I say public. There's certain video that my likes don't show up on. There's certain video. It depends how you have it. I say keep it public. You know why? When you keep it public, people will see that you put in some work. Unfortunately, people like to see before they like to see. People like to see things before actually going to, they just want to see proof. So I keep mine public. I keep it public because I don't have, it's your preference. It's your preference. Um, Man, listen, we should calibrate one day, man. If you're up to it, you seem like you're good people. You know what I mean. So we coming up with different segments of the show. Like we said, Thursday we're gonna have Bigal, Tasha. She know a lot about boxing, man. Female. But anytime we're gonna do a boxing show, I'm gonna bring on. She know a lot. She have information about boxing. And we're gonna do a first show this Thursday. It's called Beguile, episode 1, Beguile. We're gonna do that. And we looking to do a show on Saturday where it's an open platform where I'm using StreamYard now and I could have up to 6 people or more. So we're gonna, we're just gonna have people on and we just gonna the topic, and we're going to have open discussion, and we just have a vibes and people share their input. So these are the things that I'm looking for. These are the goals that I set for myself. So YouTube people, what you need to do is yeah. All right, Shine. I'll let you know when. So, you just have to put, you know, your content together and have a live and have, me usually I really don't. This is just me. This is what I do. This is just me. um I do script, but it's in here. I do have little notes that I look at occasionally because you don't want to stray off when you're doing a certain content. Like today, you know what I mean. I said I wanted to speak about the meltdown. Some of these, our community, what they're having, and I said it's not a good thing because now we go into this part of the war, as they say. We going into war, and how America got themselves to it because right now today, Monday, Joe Biden told the Ukrainian president that they gave them the authorization to launch those missiles that United States gave Ukraine about a couple months ago. So now Ukraine going to start attacking Russia, and it's building up. And it's sad because what I mean. I do not support Democrat and I do not support the Republican. People say, "Oh, yeah, chat. If you don't vote, you have no voice." Listen, we all have a voice. You know what I mean? We know that they both they both are the government. What they give us, the parties. That's what the government give to the people. The Republican, Democrat. That's what they give to the people, and the people make a decision. People voted, and for some reason, some people in the Democrat cannot accept that they lost the race. Kamala Harris lost the election, and the only thing what I want to say about that, people, what the Democrat bring to the public does not represent me. Carla B doesn't represent me. Fat Joe doesn't represent me, and I even say, yeah, we don't have a choice. And I did a show about that, Shine. How can you have a choice when choices are given to you? These are the two people. See, people, let me tell you something. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for being America. I was born in Jamaica, right? And I came here the legal way. Even though I didn't have no say so, my parents decided we're gonna go abroad, we're gonna go to America, and I didn't have no choice in that. But we came here the legal way. You know what I mean? What Trump is about to do right now, a lot of people are upset, but guess what? America have spoken. America know exactly what this man policy is. They know the policy on the illegal immigrants that are here. You know his policy on the LGBT community. We know that. We know his policy on that. Certain things that he want to bring back in school. Bible, not Bible, but prayer. He want to bring that back in school. He's saying that any teachers that preach, about kids, you are in the wrong body and this and that, they will be severely dealt with. And guys, you know what I mean? Listen, we know, the LGBT community, they're upset right now because Trump is on a rampage. Everyone have the right to do what they want to do. like I said, I work in social service. These type of language and pronoun is not new to me, guys. I work with kids in the system. I know the pronoun. I even worked for an agency a couple of years ago where I had to take kids to Brooklyn for them to get shots, and I seen it where parents where the court system go to where I'm not going to say that the but where the children's services take the parents to court and override their right as parent and consent what they give the child what listen all these things they could do and you know there have to be a line drawing, guys. When we come down to freedom, you know what I mean, we all have freedom, guys. We know this election was a big thing about women rights, woman body, but guys, we a woman have those rights already. You just like the men have the right. I don't understand. They come up with this human rights. Be very careful with that. Be very careful with that, guys, because that is going into an area where these people know exactly. Okay, this is my interpretation of what I observed and witnessed over the years. It started with Barack Obama. Barack Obama signed a bill, right? And people, I'm just speaking facts. I'm not bashing no community. So YouTube, and for some reason, anytime I speak about the LGBT community, YouTube do not push these videos. And I know I have audience there. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what the propaganda already? So I respect the proper pronoun because I had to, like I said, I work in children's service. I had to make sure with the proper pronoun and this and that. But there have to be a line drawn. There have to be a line drawn. Because what Joe Biden did last year, I was against what he did. We all know what he did for Easter. We all know. We all know that Easter is now considered the transgender day. Okay? That is what Joe Biden put into law. Barack Obama first, Joe Biden second, Kamala Harris was supposed to be the third because she was pushing human rights. People, I don't know where they're going with this, but I know a couple months ago, last month, I think it was in October, they had a march in Brooklyn. It started from the Barclays Center. And I know a couple people that went there, a couple people I know that went there because I saw their picture online. And some of these people, I do follow them, but some of these people, I do not support what they support. Okay, I keep it real. So, Kamala Harris want to put in human rights. Human rights. And that is where my people, the black people, are upset over that. People, that bill, if Kamala Harris would have passed that bill, human right is to give people privileges over others. That's what it is. That's what it is, guys. That's what Kamala Harris wanted to do. And check this out now. The entity that support that cannot do anything without law coming to effect. Because he need law to get authorization to do the agenda that they want to project on our kids. The kids. It's the kids, people. We need to wise up between that trust your instinct where they are wrong unless we don't listen. Yeah. So So what Kamala Harris wanted to push was human rights bill. So people have more rights than you, like they have more rights? No. So how can a human being give you rights and they can't give you no rights? The only rights a human being could give you is laws, but not human rights. You are born with your human rights from the Creator. Give you human rights. You human rights. Human lady, a woman don't need no right to commit abortion because they're doing it already. There's no right. You could do it. You see, this is the thing. Do you see how these people, the Democrat, what they push, especially in the black community, they bamboozle the whole black woman community. And I'm saying it. Yes, a lot of people not going to like this video. I am saying it because look what our black women, look what they push, look what they support. These black women are not real no more with themselves. Everything is fake. Fake, fake, fake. Fake eyelash, fake ass, BBLs, fake lips, fake cheeks, fake hair. Keep it real. Keep it real. And this is one of the things that my platform speak about. This platform is genuine and we speak about reality and current of events. I tell people, if you do not like this platform, no one is forcing you to watch this platform. This platform deal with strictly reality to give people insights. I do believe in the Creator. I do believe there's a God. I do believe that there's someone superior than me. Because without Him, and people say, "Oh, where you came from? You came from your parents, really?" And your parents came from your parents, grandparents, and your grandparents from your great. Keep going. But like they always say, what come first, the egg or the chicken? Cannot be the egg. Someone had to lay the egg. Someone had to put man here. Someone had to be the creator of men. Okay, that is where I'm coming from. Listen, I'm not right about 100% everything. No one is perfect. No one is perfect, but the information and the knowledge that I have, I'm going to speak it because it's the truth and it's the truth and you cannot deny the truth. So, you know what I mean? In our community, man, we have a big problem. Our women have big problem. You know, woman was told that you need to get an education and this college degree, this and that. You don't need no man. This is what being told in our community to our young kids. Fake love. You don't need a man. 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 But how? And they don't need a man. But the high rate of single parent in our community is out the roof. And I come to the understanding, yes, I love my mother. And I came from a woman. But a woman could never teach a man how to be a man. I don't care how much you love that child. You will never, because you are a woman, and you're always going to see things from a woman perspective. Keep it real. So when you have, and this is the problem in our community now, the man is not there. That's another issue. The man is not there. So you have a woman raising a boy child and a girl child. And guess what? A girl child need a father. Why? Because the father going to teach that girl child respect for herself. You hear that? I'm going to say it again. The man going to teach, the father going to teach the young girl respect for herself. What a man considered to be respectable. So when you look at this household, and you could tell by the behavior of the child. Why? Because the child will, you will see what the child mindset and behavior, because the child going to live it out, because there's no, if there is no man in the house, if there is no man in the house, that boy or child will go outside the house to look for a male figure, because a woman cannot be that figure. She cannot relate. She cannot, people. That's why it's important for a woman and a man become a family and give the kids values and morals. So when you have a child grow up in a single parents household, and don't get me wrong, people, I don't want people to say, oh, yard chat, say, oh, single mother are bad. No, I'm not saying, people, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: a woman can never teach a young man how to be a man, and a man can never teach a young woman how to be a woman. Impossible. Okay, we could give inputs and advice, but to relate, how can I relate to a woman? I'm not a woman. I could sympathize, I could empathize, but I cannot relate to the feelings what she's having. It take another woman to have that type of relationship and to understand what she's going through. It's just like I'm going to tell to my daughter. How in the world I'm going to tell my daughter about her having her monthly cycles? Yes, I could tell her, listen, you know, you're going to have this monthly cycle, this and that. You need to go to the store. You need to get your pads. You need to get this. But there is more. The woman would teach her to clean herself properly. I don't have it. How am I going to teach her how to clean something that I don't have? How do I know how to clean it? I don't know how it is to clean. Okay? So these are the things that a woman would teach a child. Take care of your hygiene at that time of the month. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. That's coming from a woman perspective. And in our community, I'm banging on our community tonight, because our community is the one that out there making a havoc of this whole damn propaganda that you see now. So when you have a woman that is raising a boy child, look at that boy child overall aura. Look at it. And when these men, boy's child, tell their mother, oh, by the way, I feel this, I feel that, I feel this, I feel that, because where is the male figure in the house? Where is the balance? Where is the balance to our kids? They want to, then these kids go to school and look what they're teaching in school. Look what they're teaching in school, guys. So that is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? It's so, you know, our community, man, we feel it worse than everybody else, because and I came to the understanding why. It's not about racist. It's none of that. I believe what it is in our community. You could see it. And when you look at history-wise, biblical-wise, because biblical is history, that's what it is, a history book. When you look at it, say, oh, that is why we are suffering. Okay. Disobedient. The black community, or the black nation, or the black people, as you want to say, we are one of the most hard-headed, disobedient. Look what we go on social media. The twerking, man or woman, the dressing, the talking. Then to make it even deep and worse, you had the Democrat had the opportunity to bring forth positive energy to the election. But Kamala Harris is in debt from the election, from what I'm hearing. Beyonce got paid. Roland Martin, they said Beyonce got $10 million. Roland Martin got $350,000. Should I go on? The only person, and look what happened to her. She don't have no sense. They use her. Carly B, she didn't even get paid. She did it. She said she did it because she wanted to do something good. No. That's who so-called represent the Spanish community. Carly B, because she's Spanish. Elon Musk said that she's a puppet. Then she responded back and said, "Oh, I'm not a puppet. I'm speaking on behalf of the people's struggle." Carly B. You are not in touch with the people's struggle no more. At one point, yes, but not anymore. Republican, they're not so innocent. But Democrat, man, we have a lot of people melting down now over that because you have Rick Smiley, whatever his name is, D.L. Hoodley, Steve Harvey, Mary J. Blige. None of these people speak for me. None of these people represent me as so-called in the black culture. None of these people represent me. Because these people were behind Kamala Harris, the Fat Joes, disappointing Fat Joe, very disappointing Fat Joe, very disappointing Fat Joe. Fat Joe went on, I think he did a live with the Tyson, about the Tyson fight. And to me, what Fat Joe is saying is old news. He's saying that Tyson is broke, which is a lie. Tyson cannabis business, people, he's making millions, and also other accessories and all the things. Tyson is making a lot. Tyson is for what I'm hearing, he's probably gonna be making more money than boxing. More money, guys. Tyson is well off. Then he trying to comparison, oh, Tyson, oh, win the ring by himself. Oh, there's no one there. Oh, Tyson's getting the bag. After 58 years, Tyson finally getting the bag by himself, which was bullshit. Sorry for cursing. I really don't curse, but that was bullshit. Fat Joe will go on social media and speak about Tyson and his whole history of Tyson. Oh, Tyson life were in front of social media. Yeah. And what he said, it was all news. We all know Tyson, a lot of people stole Tyson money, and the wedding with Robin Givens and this and that, all that, people steal his money, Don King, all of that. We all aware of that. For Fat Joe to come on now and say something about that, I don't believe it. So I'm disappointed in Fat Joe. But hear me tell you the reason why I'm disappointed in Fat Joe. The reason why, let me tell you this. Fat Joe could go on social media and speak about Mike Tyson, history, and pass and this and all of that. Okay. But when was asked about P. Diddy, which Fat Joe is a friend of P. Diddy, don't let him fool you, just like he's a friend of DJ Khalil, because it's all a circle. DJ Khalil, P. Diddy, and Fat Joe, they're all companions. They're all friends. So you could go on social media, internet, and speak about Mike Tyson. And when they ask you about the P. Diddy situation, did you hear what Fat Joe say? Oh, I don't have enough information. I can't comment on it. Liar, hypocrites. Hypocrites. These people are hypocrites. Hypocrites. But you could go talk about Mike Tyson, but you won't talk about P. Diddy, the abusement, what he did to, what's her name? Forgot her name. God, her name. Okay, we know that. Okay. Your name will come back. You could speak about Mike Tyson, but you can't speak about P. Diddy. All of these people that speak up against Mike Tyson, Magic Johnson, oh my God, I can't watch it. It was sad to watch. I had to turn it off. All of the Herb Bellamy, comedian, I see all of them on social media. All of them on social media talking about Mike Tyson. But none of them, these people are hypocrites. They're all part of the same system and problem. And he did not want to commentate and speak about P. Diddy. Yeah, Fat Joe. I lost respect for him, man. I was a Fat Joe follower. I used to respect Fat Joe, but not after that comment. Not. And even if that's the case, who are you to come on social media and speak about this man's private life, they stole his money and this and that, this and that. And you know about P. Diddy's private life, but you refuse. Listen, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. We all remember Aaliyah, Jay-Z, Damon Dash, all of them fighting over Aaliyah. Aaliyah was only 14, 15 years old. And these people was big men, 27, 30-year-old, 27-year-old men want to go out with a 15-year-old girl. And they signed someone, said they come up with a letter that her parents gave her consent. Come on, guys. This is not nothing new. Come on. Come on, guys. This is nothing new. I grew up on Aaliyah music. Come on, guys. Come on. But but all of y'all will go on TV, go speak about Mike Tyson and King Porter too. Shine, King Porter, all of that, guys. These are the things that is hurting our community. We are the most disobedient people on this planet. We can't even work together. We can't even work together. We can't even work together. So you mean to tell me all those people used to go to the P. Diddy house and concert and after party, but they will love to go and speak about Mike Tyson? And you think that, remember Akabanya and Fitch? That guy? They're all connected, guy. Listen, let me tell you something. Why you think the Democrat won California, New York, and Jersey and did not win Florida? Because Trump was there. If Trump did not resign Florida, the Democrat would have took Florida. Because I believe the trafficking in New York is from the Hamptons to New York, consider still New York, to Florida, or let me put it in order: New York, Jersey, Florida, California. Those 4 states are in cahoots with the sex trafficking, what you see is going on in the whole country. Because where these people live, where did Akabanya and Fitch live? Miami, Florida, in Florida, and California. Where do P. Diddy live? Where do all these big time entertainers live? DJ Khalil, Florida. Where Jay-Z, the Hampton. These people have mansion in Florida and California. Because those are the three states that they have the sex trafficking going. Those are the three big states. That's why Democrat win. Those states. That's why they kept on doing it, man. This story is so old as the book is not old. We stand divided. We stand in more this and that. We can put more effective that will be. Yes. You're right. You're right. Let me tell you something. Racists do exist. But when you go to that level, it's not about race, it's about money. Hollywood don't see color, they see green. I'm telling you that. It come to the point where I'm going to throw this in here off guard, everybody. Denzel Washington. Everybody's, oh, yeah, Denzel Washington. Yes. Denzel Washington, the last movie. What's that? The Gladiator? Where they said he kissed a man on the big screen. I'm disappointed in Denzel Washington as well. I'm disappointed in Denzel Washington as well because, let me say this. It's not me, it's Denzel Washington going around saying he's a man up, he's a Christian man. It's Denzel going around saying he's a Christian. So it doesn't matter acting or not. And I always have some type of respect towards Denzel Washington when it comes down to morals and his character. Because Denzel Washington is always say, when he go to parties, he leave 30 minutes before the devil come. 30 minutes. And I have to give Denzel Washington the respect because over the years, Denzel Washington you never see Denzel Washington out in Hollywood unless there's a movie coming up where you have to actually go out and premiere, go to different interviews and things like that. Or different podcasts and things like that. But Denzel is one of those entertainers. He's not in Hollywood seen. So hear this now. In Hollywood, they party different from us. Their partying lifestyle and when they party is different from the whole world. In Hollywood, like you in a bubble. You in a bubble, protected. Protected, guys. But all I'm saying, guys, is this. When it comes down to our people in our community, we are the most stubborn, disobedient. When it comes down to the concept of the way the Creator say we're supposed to live as human being. Okay. During the pandemic, in the house, anyone know Mike Johnson? Mike Johnson is a Republican, I think, and he were one of the representatives that when they was doing the affirming care action, he was one of the hosts that really pushed the issue and questioned these doctors and people. I don't know. Let me see if I could show you that because there is with Mike Johnson. Let me show you. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you guys this clip, and this is what Kamala Harris and what she was attempting to do. Right, people, this is real. Our kids are in danger. You think? Let me see if it's on this. 1 second, guys. Let me just see if it's on this one here. I'm going to show you guys a video. And this is what House Representative Michael Johnson. This is a gentleman here that talking about surgery. This was last year when they have the Judiciary Committee hold hearing on gender affirming care policy. It's not off the table, people. It's not off the table. That is what Kamala Harris wanted to push, but they wasn't telling you. They wanted to do that and get human rights out of that. I'm going to show you guys a video. And hear this now. I want you guys to pay attention because this is what the Democrats stand for, what they wanted to do to our kids. The future of America, Trump is looking out for. Because when you have everybody wanted believe that they wanted what they believe, that who they are, what they want to do. And I do have another channel, guys. This is Mike Johnson speaking on the affirming care action. This was last year. With an individual named Dr. Blair Peters. Okay. At the Oregon Listen. Science University in Portland. He calls himself the queer surgeon, and he boasts about the shocking, fully experimental, irreversible, and life-altering invasive procedures that he and others are performing on children to surgically modify their genitals. You hear that? I want everyone to hear this in his own words, not mine. And take special note of the frank admission that no one has published any studies on these shocking procedures. And they are, quote, as he says, just kind of learning and figuring out what works, unquote. Later in this video, he admits to performing, quote, huge reconstructive surgery, rearranging anatomy, and then acknowledges that they know almost nothing about the outcomes for these children. And, quote, he says, we'll know more in 5 to 10 years, and, quote, it'll be fascinating to see how all these kids turn out. Wow. With unanimous how they turn out. The link to this full video and the record of our hearing, because everyone should watch it. Experiment. It is absolutely nightmarish and surreal to hear the description of what these people are doing to the bodies of young children. Please play that clip, and I will say viewer discretion is advised. So 80% or so of my practice is gender affirming surgery. So I do facial, chest surgery, and genital surgery. But the majority of my practice, and sort of where my passion lies, is really genital surgery cases. So I do a lot of vaginoplasty and a lot of phalloplasty. I would just say they're expanding in either direction. So yeah. It's not a joke, guys. This is not a joke. And he's a doctor and laughing. Also a lot of people that are like in their 70s sometimes coming in for genital surgery and then everything in between. But the adolescents for sure present some unique challenges. Obviously, there's great evidence supporting pubertal suppression for a whole variety of benefits. But the one thing that is very new is genital surgery in someone that has underwent pubertal suppression. Not so much an issue in someone with assigned female at birth anatomy that undergoes a phalloplasty, because we're creating something with a free tissue transfer or flap anyway. But a much bigger issue for an individual that's undergoing a penile inversion vaginoplasty, because we use all of that tissue to basically create the vulva as well as line the internal vaginal canal. And as a specialty, those of us that do a fairly high volume of genital gender affirming surgery, we've maybe done a handful of pubertally suppressed adolescents as a field, and no one's published on it yet. OHSU we're just putting our first series together as we're kind of learning and figuring out what works. But it's really changing things because they're learning and figuring out things as they go. These what they want to do to our kids. They experiment. But here, this is what Mike Johnson say. It's sad. It's sad that we have people that say it's okay and it's not. Here is Mike Johnson explaining. And it should be prohibited by our law. This so-called gender-affirming care is anything but affirming and caring, and the language matters. This is adults deciding to permanently alter the bodies of children who do not have the capacity to make life-altering decisions on their own. Exactly. Here's some more plain truth.
that everybody acknowledged until about 15 minutes ago. It's been plainly observed and fully respected by every culture for all of recorded history. Sex isn't something you are assigned at birth. It is a natural prenatal development that occurs when every unborn child is in the mother's womb. No one can surgically free themselves from this objective and obvious fact of life or free anyone else from it. But today, we see adults inflicting unspeakable harms on helpless children to affirm the adult's own worldview, that gender is somehow fluid, that sex can be surgically altered, that there are no lasting consequences of all this madness as a result of the sex change procedures. What is even more alarming is that the central tenet of the transgender movement and its allies is to exclude parents as much as possible from making decisions about
You
the
hear that,
health
guys?
of their own children.
Okay.
Medical professionals and schools increasingly see parents as, quote, transphobic bullies who must be prevented from standing in the way of the medical sexual transition of their own kids.
Wow.
We saw this in my home state of Louisiana recently, where Children's Hospital of New Orleans laughed in the face of a young girl's parents when they attempted to intervene as doctors sought to transition their daughter without their consent.
Wow.
To the left, these aren't your children, see? They are the state's children. And the state should be making the parenting decisions. Let's also be clear about something else. Even a parent has no right to sexually transition a young child. Our American legal system recognizes the important public interest in protecting children from abuse and physical harm. No matter how liberated you may be, you still don't have the legal right to ignore seatbelt safety laws or minimum driving age laws or drinking and smoking laws for your kids. No parent has a constitutional right to injure their children.
Yeah, guys. So that's it, guys. So that is what, the Democrat want to push, and it's still on the table, and that is where the human rights come in, because they was going to play off of that. You know what I mean? Listen, let me tell you something. Between last week and this week, Donald Trump said that all of this teaching is out of school. He do not want it in school. He said it's bad enough they are confused. Our kids are confused, but to give them this, they are more confused. So I'm supporting Donald Trump on certain things. I don't support Donald Trump on all the things, but I see where Donald Trump is going, and this man with Elon Musk and the Kennedy, these people, these are family people. They believe in the preservation of family. That is where Trump comes, family. He said he want family. So, listen, thanks everyone for liking the video, sharing it, subscribing to the platform. If you haven't been subscribed already, guys, I appreciate everyone that's supporting the platform. Guys, that's what it is. What it is, guys. It is what it is. There's nothing that anyone could do to change it. President Trump is the president of the United States. The people have spoken, and they say that they're okay with the policy that he's ready to implement when he going in January. And hear this now before I go. Another thing, what Joe Biden did, America is probably going to get caught up. They already is, but now they're going to get caught up in this with Russia, because now they said they're giving them the okay for them to go shoot missiles at Russia now, the Ukrainian guys. Thanks everyone for joining this afternoon, guys. I appreciate everything that everyone, coming on the channel, liking it, subscribing. You know what I mean? Until next time, guys. And I will be on morning chat, morning thoughts tomorrow, guys. Morning thoughts. I might put up a video later. I might see how it goes, guys. Guys, thanks for joining. Make sure if you come in, make sure you press the like button, guys. And I'll see you guys later. I got to go feed my kid. All right, guys. Enough love.